Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, welcome back. Should I do the intro on the last one of the season?
Oh, God. If you haven't seen it already, here it is. Get close, Cole.
That's mustache mania, baby.
It's disgusting.
Ross, this is for you, Ross, when you listen to this. This is what you look like when you try to grow out your facial hair. It's disgusting. See that? So please do us all a favor and just cut that shit until you get some more.
I second that.
Yeah, it's nasty. It does. I will say a couple things. We have to do a little mustache talk, right? So for people that don't know, because we lost in the fantasy bet.
For those of you that can't see, we do have mustaches.
I first of all cut myself right here.
Shaving?
Straight razored shaved and like.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to, I'm starting from scratch. Also, it feels a lot better having a little scrub. I know. I just feel better.
So how much are we allowed? Talk to the people about the parameters here.
So we are going from now until there is no confirmed like start of the next season, but it's always
September.
It's always the Thursday before Labor Day.
Yeah. So
and
does
Labor Day is the 8th.
Count?
No.
That's the start
regular
of the season.
Regular season. September 4th is
Training camp?
September 4th is the day.
Spring training, OTAs?
No. Draft? So through
Technically,
September
the draft
4th,
starts the next season.
Technically, next season starts in March when the new season calendar starts.
Well, there we go, baby. Semantics.
September 4th is when it goes to. That's when the mustache goes away if you don't run. What the running consists of is you get mustache time off. MTO, baby. If you run 1 mile, and it can be half-mile increments, right? You get 3 days off of that. You get 3 days of MTO. How you use it within that time period is up to you.
You can store it.
You can store
like
it, which
PTO?
I'm going to store it. I'll just put that out there right now.
Me too.
I'm going to roll February through like May.
Looking like that.
Looking like this. And then I'm just going to cut off like August, July into June, right?
Did you take a picture of it when it was really scraggly?
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, I did. I got it. We can show you.
You probably look like what does Jim Carrey play in Sonic the Hedgehog?
I'll show those people later.
Okay.
Look at the difference.
Right, but I want to see the mustache.
Oh, no, I didn't take that.
Oh, come on.
I couldn't. Mason.
Why?
First of all, I looked at so this is what I'll do. Oh, hold on.
That was horrible.
Let's finish the mustache. So you use the MTO, or you can use it sporadically.
Right, like, I want this week off.
And how that looks is pretty much as you can shave this or let this grow into that.
Bit. Yeah.
So then you look like you got to not just pure.
Yeah.
The rule is
a week's worth?
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't know if you want to put a timeline on it.
Well, because I grow more than you do
grow
in a week.
Faster than me. I can't really grow much out here.
So is this okay?
I think so.
Okay. As long as you can't see it, it doesn't look like he has a beard but a little thicker mustache. You want it to be okay, he has a mustache with a little scruff.
Picture of Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
That's as far as it gets, because he has a beard,
but it's
with
distinct,
a thick
it's
mustache.
Distinct that he has a separate mustache.
Yeah, it's a whole. That's a month's worth grown on top of.
You want it
to
be a mustache with stubble, not a beard
so
with a thick
that
mustache.
line is how you want to go with it. The moment you get comfortable with your facial hair is probably when you got to cut it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
Live in a state of uncomfortable.
Correct. So I cut mine. You sent your picture, and I was like, yeah, fuck, that's today, man. God damn it. So I cut mine before I went to the Super Bowl. Paige was working, too.
Oh, so you showed up
So I'm like, oh, God. So I was really long everywhere. I straight shaved everything here, and then I shaved right here on my chin. So I had, handlebar, and I was like, oh, God. It was so gross.
Why did you take pictures?
I should have.
I
but
know.
I looked at
who's going to see it?
So then I shaved this and left the long, and I started to twirl it and do all this. I was so repulsed of myself. I tried taking a picture, and I literally was like, I can't. I was like, this is so gross. I felt disgusting.
I can't let this out.
I can't look at myself, nonetheless take a picture and show others.
Oh, God.
So it was so bad. And then when I cut it, I was like, oh, my God, this isn't much better. And it's not necessarily the mustache itself, it's the face.
Yeah, we don't have faces or jawlines.
I have a huge... Correct. I have a huge head.
Yeah, I mean, I just bought a hat, and you tried it on. We both can't fit in it.
Doesn't fit, right? So I have a big head.
One size fits all my ass.
Helps elongate my head a little bit.
Same with me. I would keep my beard a little bit longer at the chin.
Correct.
So it would connect the line like that, so it wouldn't go boom, boom.
And the problem is we have
very square faces.
Yeah, we don't
but
have
not a square jawline.
Correct. So then without this, we get fatter and like thicker.
And it looks like we have no chin.
And then
we also have a double chin. So it's like, when I showed up to work, I told my team, I'm like, I don't know how I look younger and older at the same time.
I know. Paige is like, you look like a pedophile, but you also look like you just graduated. And I was like, I don't know what to say. It's not good.
A minor.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible bet.
Yeah, brutal.
I have next year's already though.
You guys say it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I think.
Did we talk about this?
I think so. Whoever finishes lower between the two of us.
Right. So not just
winning. And lower is how we want to decide what that means.
It should be where you end up.
Yeah, but I'm talking like, do you want to say like, oh, my record was better than yours, or I made it further in the playoffs than you? Because you could be 12-2, I could be 8-8, and I win it all.
Yeah, then you win it all.
So I think it's whoever lasts longer.
Right.
Pretty much. Because either way, and then
it's just like real NFL. You could be a 6 seed and
so what's the differential between if we both make it to the round of 4 but both lose?
Yeah, like we're not playing each other, but
correct.
But don't we end up doing like whatever? What's it called?
Because then it goes down to
then
points
you do
4.
Then you do the 3rd place and 4th place play, right?
And then 5th and you want to do the winner of that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because eventually it's going to rank everybody 1 to 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So that's
not everyone's done when they lose out of the playoffs. It puts you into the next bracket.
Yeah.
The losers
once
bracket.
they play that, then they're done.
Right. Yeah. So I think whatever you end up at the end of the year.
Okay. That works.
So what is it?
We have to go to yoga with the girls. Loser does.
That's it?
4 times.
Total?
Yeah, in a month. Just do 1 month of yoga with the women.
I feel like this is way worse.
It is way worse. I'm scaling it back a little bit. Yoga's not easy, though. I'm going to die in that.
It's probably not that bad.
I can't stretch, man. I have no flexibility.
Well, we can't run either.
I know. But
we're just punishing our punishment right now.
But I think it's a little bit better. I
pulled a muscle in my foot, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, my
running. I already got a mile in MTO.
Yeah, me too. I got a mile in too. I literally didn't stretch before either one.
Yeah, I was like a quarter of a mile, and I'm like, I should probably de-stretch.
My Achilles. I was like, that thing's gonna snap. And Paige is watching me. She's like, why are you like hobbling around the house? I'm like, because I didn't stretch. She's like, are you fucking kidding
I was literally
me?
Limping, and Allie's like, well, you haven't run in like 8 months. I'm like,
8 months? Try 8 years.
It might be 12 plus, babe. Yeah, brutal.
So you like that yoga one? You want to go more difficult?
Well, I think we have time to figure it out. For now, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's...
But I feel like we have time to figure it out. We could make it worse, but not like affects my every day.
This is brutal. And I like.
It would have been so much better if we were both in the championship, and only one of us.
No, that would be horrible.
Yeah, this is a lot easier because we can bond over it, and I can be like, I know Cole's struggling with me too.
I literally woke up,
and if you're not struggling with me this way, you're struggling on the fucking treadmill getting out of this.
Yes,
either way, it's like
it's great because I woke up and I was like, God, this sucks. And I'm thinking, well, Mason's going to see patients today.
Took me a while. It still took me a while.
I don't like how I look on camera with it. I'm trying to find my angle now.
I don't like going to the bathroom, then I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I'm like, fuck, I forgot about it for an hour.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. A lot of old people have...
Is it seconds?
Oh, I forgot to change the time thing. It should be fine.
I'm lost now. I can't do that math.
Yeah.
Mustache is in, though.
Yeah.
And a
lot of older guys, like patients of mine, just have mustaches, but they have thick, Tom Selleck mustaches. Like,
Yeah,
I can't grow a chevron.
So
I got a fucking Benson Boone mustache.
Mine was thick.
And it's red,
and
so I was like, it's even worse. You can barely tell. It's like peach fuzz, caterpillar on top of my lip type of
Ross's
shit.
mustache. I literally, I grew mine out because I wanted it to be
a little thicker. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
But ours is very wiry too, though. Like some guys, like it curls down and it like. Ours are just like, ding, and then it's straight, and then you have like this fucking hair coming straight out at you.
Yeah, so what I was doing, I was
trying to like train this little bitty thing right here.
Mason, I was pushing mine this way all the time.
And it still didn't do it.
And it still wouldn't do it. And then the amount of time I was eating my own hair,
Yeah.
I officially, this shout out to Grandpa O, when he would grow his out for Christmas. Remember, he'd grow like right after Thanksgiving. He'd grow his beard on like a week. He's got a full like
thick beard.
And, and then he'd cut it. And I'd be like, "Why? You look so good." He's like, "I'm eating chili." And then 2 days later, I'm eating chili off my mustache.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" Like, I get it.
You gotta trim it around. Dad is notorious for like, I can't have it even close to my upper lip.
I was still.
So he's always trimming
I was
around
still
his upper
trimming
lip.
it, but it's still like it would start to curl in here, and then it would start to like stick out, and then when I would push it out, it would come back in.
Right.
I was drinking smoothies, and it was just all over. Like, you had no chance.
Just
anything with
everywhere.
sauce, it sucked. So I had to cut it. It was brutal. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Yeah. But
We
it's
have to
fun.
talk about the good thing though.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah, so Sunday, mustache. I'm like, this blows. I had to clean up sewer in my basement. I'm like, this fucking sucks today, man. And then
something to go right.
The Super Bowl happened. So we're going to go quarter by quarter, kind of how we do at the AFC Championship game. That's a really weird thing to just open your phone up to. Just a picture of yourself.
When you look like a man.
Okay. What do you look like then? Because I look exactly like you. We're going to go quarter by quarter, kind of how we're feeling. So going into the game, you picked the Eagles, I picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, so
we both thought it was
won
close.
by like 5 because it was worth 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you did. Mason is the champion of the picks this year. So if you want him in, honestly, remember I forgot the percentage. We were at a good percent. We were over 50.
Yeah, we were like
60 something.
55, 60, something like that. Like we were pretty good.
When are you going to start betting on games every year and just make money? If you did singular games, you would be up.
Right.
That would be huge. You could just $10. Booyah.
But the moment I do that, I start picking 30%.
Yeah, I'd be like, I haven't won a game. It's tough though, because like week 1 and 2, we were like 6 and 12. You know what I mean? Like we
had
brutal.
to go on a run there. But the Bengals finally fucking started winning.
I know, but the beginning of the season's tough. But then we went like 14 and 2, and like we really started taking off.
Well, then
we get an understanding.
It takes a while to like understand what the teams are doing
this
year. You know.
So going into it, we had a little different views on things, but we start the game. Chiefs win. Well, first of all, national anthem. That motherfucker goes under. I was
by
pissed.
A second. Yeah, you fucker.
We're talking.
And he repeated that one line
he said it 4 times.
I'm like, oh, we got it. I was
timing it on my phone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And we all said over, and I'm like, he's not gonna make it. And they're like, yeah, he will. And then he goes, I don't know what of the brave. I don't know.
Land of the free.
Land of the free. I don't know what it was. And I was like, more, give me more. And Dad's just laughing. And he's like, and the brave. And he didn't go brave.
Yeah, if he holds it for like
he didn't do that either.
One more note.
I was like, mother, and he was like a minute 59. I was like, what the fuck, man? So I was pissed right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I was mad. Eagles get the ball.
But tails was the call.
And
I called that.
Chiefs won. Yeah, won the toss. And I was already nervous. I'm like, God, luck's on their side right to the fucking bat.
Right.
Eagles get the ball, kind of move down the field. 4th down at the Philly 50. So midfield, they go for it. Throw a pass. A.J. Brown, 1st down.
Beautiful.
But they call the push to the face, which
I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
I know. I'm like, really on the first drive?
Yeah. God damn.
I don't know. They're both hand fighting. It was one of these.
And I think it was because he hit him in the face.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
So then we go. First play, Mahomes. Also, I prop bet Juju Smith-Schuster. Over 16.5 yards. First play, Juju Smith-Schuster. Catch, 11 yards. Next drive, catches the ball 5 yards. So he's at 16. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, get one more yard. Dad's like, it's the first quarter, Cole. He'll get it. What did he end up with?
Never got it.
16 yards.
Oh my god!
I lost $40 because that asshole didn't get one fucking yard. They fucking. Damn it.
That sucks.
So he gets a first down.
I can't believe he's still playing.
First drive, right?
Yeah.
First play, first down. I'm like, oh, that was their only first down, I think, for the rest of the half.
Which is wild.
Because then they go Xavier Worthy for 1, Kelsey incomplete, and you're like, oh. Okay, they kind of jumped on him. All right, go Eagles. Ball back. Eagles go down the field. Dotson thought he had the touchdown. Tush pushed his ass in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 7-0, good spot. Immediately back. Mahomes, there's his 5-yard pass to Schuster. Never caught a ball for the rest of the game. Hunt for 2. Mahomes, incomplete. 3 and out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Let's get up on them.
Right? And then the Eagles.
Because you know they get the ball at half. So you're like, you have to be up two scores at least going into the half.
Correct. And even at that point, you're like, yeah. So then the Eagles get the ball. They go down the field. They're on the Kansas City sideline. Deep ball intercepted. And you're like, oh.
That was the only play that Hurts looked really bad at.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, just eat it.
Right.
Right? Or throw it too far.
Right.
So either Brown gets it somehow or you...
Which he obviously ended up making up for. He won MVP.
Correct.
But that was the only play.
So then they get the ball back at the 2, though. So you're like, okay, even if you just don't give up get 3 and out right here, punt, you get the ball back right away.
Right.
What happens? Mahomes for 2, Hunt for 5, Mahomes incomplete to Kelsey, 3 and out.
There
And
we go.
I'm thinking, holy fuck,
We
what's
go
going
3.
on, right? Eagles get the ball back. Move, not too much, kick a field goal. At this point, how are you feeling? 10-0, we're 8 minutes left in the second quarter. You're like good, right?
Yeah.
You're feeling good, but you're almost like, again,
it's not enough.
8 minutes, Chiefs have the ball.
Fucking halftime 24-0. I'm like 28-3.
Correct.
If anyone can
right?
do it, it's Mahomes.
But that's the problem. It's
Brady did it.
8 minutes left.
Yeah.
10-0. I'm thinking, here comes a touchdown. Get the ball at half. Touchdown. Guess what? It's 14-10.
Right.
So, like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Like, you have to just
but then it happens.
keep the throttle on.
Sack.
Yeah. Then
roll out.
D-line is starting to show.
Pick 6 from Cooper DeJean. And then I was
fucking going crazy.
Oh!
You threw a pick 6?
Oh, hell
white
yeah.
boy?
I literally told Mom and Dad before the game, I was like, he's thrown
Sorry.
an interception in every Super Bowl except the one against the Eagles. He had 7 touchdowns and 5 picks going into in his Super Bowl stats. Yeah. His Super Bowl stats is way different than you'd expect.
Not that good. I mean, he only put up 9 points against Brady.
Yeah, it's different. So, pick 6, you're thinking, great. Next play, negative 2-yard rush, 3-yard run, sack, 3 and out after the pick 6. Now I'm starting to think, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, they got him. Like, this is a problem. This is like Tampa Bay where, like, every time he's getting rushed
or
and
a
there's
little bit of
nowhere
momentum,
to go.
They put it the fire
Eats
out.
him.
Yeah. That D-line, though, I mean, goddamn.
Well, this is the thing that bugs me. Everyone's like, man, Eagles, first-round pick, Carter. First-round pick, Davis. They're just lying.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking,
we had fucking
what? I'm thinking
18 of those.
Wyatt, first-round pick. Gary, first-round pick. Kenny, first-round pick. Van Ness, first-round pick. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with our O-line?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's a first-round. That's what Goody wants, is rush 4 and dominate.
Right.
Can't have it.
Still can't do it.
So then Hurts gets it, incomplete. They punt the ball. Next play on the KC 6. Picked off by Zach Bond. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's it right there.
I was like, what a way to end the half.
That wasn't even Mahomes' fault to me. He got, like, blocked into and kind of got hit. And like,
yeah, but you didn't see Bond, though?
Yeah, I know. I don't know where he was throwing. Like, he should have just ate the ball. Like, that was kind of
I think
dumb.
it would have been a safety. Wasn't he in the end
Would
zone?
you rather have that than having them score?
I know, so he's
off of
probably
it?
thinking, oh, I don't want to get a safety. But in hindsight, he's like, I should have taken the safety.
At that point, he was in his head.
Yeah.
He was thinking.
Two picks.
He watching
one
the
of them's
rush.
A pick 6.
Yeah.
We're going to go down 17 or whatever.
Immediately, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, touchdown. And you're like, 24-0. Like, this is great. Chiefs get the ball. They go down the field.
Is this where DeAndre drops the ball?
Yep. DeAndre Hopkins wide open on 3rd and 11. And
Never drops the ball.
no, never.
Like,
He's
his whole career.
Stone cold killer with the catch.
Huge hands. He wears like
He
5
retired
XL.
too. Yeah.
He retired?
Yeah, he's done.
No way.
90. Yeah, I'm 90% sure. I saw that yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he got to the Super Bowl and he's like, yeah, we can't do it.
He realizes he's not it anymore.
Damn, what a bad way to go out, though. You fucking...
He caught a touchdown.
Yeah, bogus
I
points.
know, that's all stupid. But it was not
Honestly, I'm going to learn something because I didn't watch the last little bit of this
It was
game.
not the greatest
Hosting,
catch
making sure everyone's
or
having
pass, but it could have been caught.
fun. Yeah, I mean, he was wide open.
He could have taken it to the house.
He was like,
no, he's too slow, but huge
Right.
momentum.
I mean, it would have been close.
Huge momentum right there. You get 3-7, moving on. So they
Then
get
they show
nothing.
Chris Jones on the sideline like, fuck.
Yeah,
he's
he
in like
was-
the
he
fetal
knew it.
position. He was like, this is not good.
Halftime 24-0. I'm like, all right, here come the Chiefs. They
get
come
the
out.
ball, 7, if they score,
Great.
7-24,
Yep.
you got to get a good
They run the
start
ball,
to
6, get a first down. But at that point, the Chiefs had jack shit for offensive production. I don't think they crossed the 50-yard line. I think they got like 1 first down.
Yeah.
Like, it was unbelievable. In the first half, 23 total yards. That's with sack yards. 1 first down. 3 turnovers forced by that defense. 6 sacks and a 47% pressure rate with a whole game.
That's
16 pressures without a single blitz. They rushed 4 all game.
Yeah.
I watched a thing where they were...
So that's just mano y mano,
That's-
and they win.
Oh, it's not even mano y mano. It's mano versus extras,
5,
and they still won.
6, yeah.
7.
That's how good those guys are.
7. I watched a play where it's Kelsey and Hunt and the O-line. So that's 7 people.
And Kelsey's a good blocker, or used to be.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
Not in this game. And 7 back, and they have 3 going out. Well, you got 3 people running routes. Who's going to get open against 7?
Yeah. If one guy's really covered, it's a 50-50.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
horrible.
Like, Mahomes is like, fuck,
Yeah.
right? He looks, nobody's open, and there's 7 guys protecting. You think, well, I got time. Nope. Kelsey got bitched. Tooney got bitched. And he's like, what the fuck, man? He got railed on that play.
I don't have time to throw to only 3 guys.
Yeah. When they're already
Yeah.
getting, it's double team.
That's why we talked about this last week or the week before. It all starts up front.
Mm-hmm.
You need a great O-line, you need a great D-line, and that's what causes it just blows up plays.
It's not often where you dominate to that level, though.
I know. That
Like,
was,
Buffalo dominated their O-line run game against Kansas City. Like, they moved them.
they moved them, yeah.
But past O-line was not the greatest.
But they
Their-
also spag blitz like crazy.
Correct. Their D-line didn't dominate. It's rare that you get 2 sides of the ball that just... I would love to go to an Eagles practice. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. They must be whooping ass
yeah.
on each other. Like, fuck that. The O-line's average size is 6'6", 366. Who the fuck? Where are you, Bill?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
Well, I saw Taylor Lewan, who's like 6'7".
Yeah, he's a big
He
dude.
goes up and talks to, I don't know who he is, but on the Eagles, and he's 6'8".
Probably Lane Johnson or
Fucking-
Mailata. Yeah.
No, it was a black guy.
It was Mailata then.
And he's like 360, just fucking
Or
huge.
Becton, yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
They're all huge. And Hurts is not even that small. He's 6'2", but
I
he's
mean, that's LeBron James with more weight.
like 120 pounds. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a big fucker.
That's a 5th grader added on to LeBron. That's what's nuts. So
Holy
they
shit.
they do nothing right off the bat. Sacked. But we move on. Eagles get the ball. Eagles go down, kick a field goal. It's 27-0. That's when 28-3 popped in my head. I'm like, oh, please don't. I'm like, if this fucking happens, I might just drive off the fucking road.
Because then if he comes back and does the same thing Brady does,
Yeah,
and
Brady's
going to
be there.
I think he is the GOAT.
Yeah, it would be horrible. Well, what happens? They go for it on 4th and 4. Don't get it. Next play, deep ball. Devontae Smith touchdown, and that was the dagger, right?
Also, first Alabama
to score a
to
touchdown.
score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, which I thought was stupid
Wild.
because, like,
How?
Hurts played at Alabama, but because he went to Oklahoma after, we don't count that.
Oh, but he scored in the first Super Bowl.
Yeah, he scored a ton. That's stupid to me. Like, if you didn't graduate from there, you don't count as that.
Maybe.
But that's how they do it. So it's 34-0. Mahomes they go down the field, finally get something worthy. Eagles get the ball back, go down the field, field goal. And now we're just kind of like, oh, fuck. Next play, though, strip sack fumble. And I'm like, this is done, man. Like, he can't do anything.
No.
And it was a different. So then really the game's kind of done there, right? It's 40-6 at that point. Anyone wants to talk to me about his stats can go eat a dick. Well, he had 200 yards and he threw for 2 touchdowns. I don't care. It was 40-6. They were throwing the Gatorade on Sirianni before he threw a touchdown, right? Like, he doesn't, like, they don't care. People are like, because this is what's stupid.
And it was yellow,
I looked at his rating.
Yellow Gatorade.
I know.
And did I say, oh, it's never yellow?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. What I think is stupid is I looked at his stats. He had like a 65 passer rating right at that moment. After the end of the game, ends up with a 95.
What?
Because he threw 2 touchdowns. Garbage time. But you know what?
They don't take that into consideration?
You know who doesn't? Or what doesn't? ESPN's QBR rating. You know what he finished the game with on a scale of 0 to 100? QBR is tough. Like, Aaron's best season is like an 80. Or you know what I mean? Like,
quarterback rating?
Yeah, it's their system.
ESPN's own thing? Okay,
it's their pass. There's passer rating versus the QBR. QBR is tough.
QBR is only from ESPN.
Correct. It's
1 to 100 or 0 to 100.
It's tough. Like, I can give you his QBR in his best years.
Aaron's?
Yeah, you want his best years or what do you want here?
Yeah, that's best years. Like MVP years. And he's like one of the most efficient quarterbacks to ever play.
Correct.
Touchdowns, never turned it over type of shit.
So, like, his QBR when he won MVP in 2020 and 2021 was a 79 and a 74.
Okay. Yeah, those numbers sound familiar.
2014,
so most guys,
77. The highest I've ever seen.
Most guys are like 50, 60.
2011, 83. That was his average for the year.
Damn.
83. It's out of 100, so it's not an easy scale.
That's like a C.
Yeah. Well, it's
like
a B.
Out of 100. Well, it depends if you got a dental school or not. Yeah.
So what do you think his rating was then?
Mahomes?
Yeah.
50?
11.
What?
11.4, motherfucker. So this that's a wild stat. I saw that online.
50,
They're like
11.
Someone was like, "How did they forget to change this?" They're like, "Holy shit!" It was 11.
Oh, that's great.
And I think that goes back to the point of the Bucs Super Bowl. I watched him run around and make plays that I don't think many people in the world.
Like he was throwing or parallel to the fucking four.
Correct. And
yeah.
Immediately rushed upon. This game, yeah, they got obliterated on offensive line. Not all his fault, but if he doesn't throw a pick six, that's his fault. If he doesn't fumble, if he doesn't throw it to Zach Bond, like, those are his faults. Mm-hmm. That doesn't give them 3 points. Their defense shut Saquon down.
Right. Everyone was like, "Oh, you got a hammer anytime touchdown."
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I was scared.
And he doesn't score, which is crazy. I wish he would have, because I like Saquon.
But what happened is they left one-on-ones, and that's what fucks you. And Devontae took advantage. All of them did. So did Jalen.
Yeah.
Mahomes played one of the worst games I've ever seen in the Super Bowl era that I've seen for someone at his level. It was brutal. Like, that was not a good game.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we were literally going into the game, is he the GOAT?
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, if he does this, is this the GOAT?" But now I'm seeing it's like, "Oh, the GOAT debate is totally over."
And I'm like,
how is that one?
We went from one.
Yeah, everyone's so reactionary.
You know why, though? Because it's all the Chiefs fans trying to push he's the GOAT.
Right.
And now that he lost, all the Boston Brady fans are like, "Don't even talk to me."
Right.
And the people that think Brady's the GOAT to begin with can go fuck themselves. Because, like, what are we, like, fuck. I saw a stat the other day. You know, out of his 10 Super Bowls, how many did he make with at least a top 8 defense?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for sure Is it 8?
It's 9. 9 out of the 10 he made it with a top 8.
It's definitely over 50%.
That's fucking nuts. Aaron had it what?
Once.
In the playoffs,
twice.
he had it twice?
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. The one year he had it up until like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
it was when we won.
In his prime, he never did.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. But
it's such a team sport, and that's what's huge. And the Eagles D. So now, we've always come to like, we were in the era of you have to have an all-star top 3-5 quarterback.
Which you do.
Is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback?
I put him at 5.
Really?
Who are you going to put ahead of him?
Well, I mean, I can name 4 right now.
Well, those are guaranteed. We all know the 4. There's an argument for him at 5.
Okay.
Me. I mean, it's
Mahomes, Allen Mahomes,
Lamar,
Burrow.
But that's the class. That's a tier. People are like, oh, Mahomes won. Okay, if he's in his own tier, whatever. But the rest 4 are right there.
Right.
Next tier is who? Hurts, Stroud,
Love.
Jaden. Fuck no. Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I think after this year,
Herbert.
Jaden Daniels,
Like,
Herbert.
who are you putting in there? Stafford.
Yeah,
It's that
I think there's
group.
arguments for any of those. I would say Jaden Daniels is better than Hurts.
Sure. I wouldn't be against it, but there's
He's
an
top
argument
10.
for all those
He's top
guys.
10.
I
Yeah.
think if you put Jaden Daniels on the Eagles, they would have won.
Right.
So if you wanted to say that, I wouldn't be against it.
Right. So,
Herbert?
but we thought
I
it
don't know.
would have to be like one of the guys, like one of the top 3 or 4. Then let's say.
It normally
But
is,
now-
though.
But they proved that it's not,
It's the team.
or that you can do it.
Correct, but the Eagles
It's
team
just harder.
is so fucking good.
Yeah, and we
don't
said
create that.
We said this from the start of the season. It's like the most talented roster,
It is. It's been. And it's better
and it
than
makes
what it
sense.
what-
That's who should have won. Then.
It is.
Right?
That's what makes me happy, because before it was always you needed a good quarterback. Didn't matter how good your team was.
Right.
To the point of like Jared Goff, though, I still don't think it matters how good your team is.
Right. You need to have like a
guy
top
that
10
can-
quarterback.
Or someone that can move. You know what I mean?
Did you see Booger McFarland? Okay.
No, I didn't.
First of all, when you go by Booger, I shouldn't even take you seriously. And when you also have a fucking permanent crease in your forehead,
Booker's a bum. What did you say?
he was like going over his top quarterbacks. He had fucking Goff like top 5.
Yeah, people are idiots. If you have Goff that high, you're an idiot.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
He was on the MVP ballot. I don't know how.
Well, because his team was so good.
Yeah, because of him. He
No.
looked like it in the playoffs. Give me a break.
I mean, when you put up 50 points and guys are wide open, like, yeah.
yeah, I could throw that ball.
Yeah, same.
He throws ducks. He's got tiny hands.
Yeah, and he just looks dumb in a uniform, doesn't he?
He does. He's
He just looks. He's
Walmart
so
Ryan
tall and
Gosling.
skinny. Yeah, he's tall and skinny, and he wears these big shoulder pads. And
But
I
I
mean-
think you're right though. Top 10, right? You need a top 10,
Goff ain't it, man.
and he's not top 10.
no.
But it does make me happier.
I do like Jalen.
Yeah, I like. So before we get to, we'll get to the Eagles in a second. But I think it makes me happier that the teams can overcome if they're good enough. The
Yeah.
good quarterback. It gives more competition.
Hope. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because what
like-
you want is 5 teams or 6
6
teams or
team-
whatever.
yeah, it
like
doesn't
always
matter.
competing. It's like
Because now
this
that we
guy
have
wins
so
one
many
year,
good
these 2 win
quarterbacks,
2 in a row, but
yeah.
then the next year it's this guy, and it's like always
That's
5
what
or
you
6
want.
teams who are always in contention.
And I think
like it could be any of these.
we were
teams.
getting to the point where it's like, well, it doesn't matter how good they are because Mahomes, like I said, I picked it. I said this. They had the better coach, better quarterback. It doesn't matter. Well, now we're back to, it's a football game. It's team sport. You can't just say, well, they have Mahomes, they're going to win.
Yeah.
You can say they have Mahomes, they'll be competitive. I always
Right.
said that with Aaron, right? Well, are we
So
going to win? I think it'll be
going
close.
into
We got a
this
chance.
season.
We got to evaluate
Finally,
things
the
a little bit
Chiefs aren't the favorites to win it all again.
Yeah, the Eagles
They're up
are.
there, but I would say the Eagles. I think you got to go with who just won it,
Correct. But I think that when you go back,
unless they get severely diminished. Like if Hurts breaks his ankle tomorrow,
yeah,
knock on
injuries is
wood.
different. Well, so one thing about the Eagles is Kellen Moore just got hired for the Saints coach.
So that's big.
yeah, they
Or
lost. That's
could
their
be big.
second coordinator, third offensive coordinator in 3 years.
Jalen Hurts has had like 10 in his whole career too.
Yeah, so like
including
they're
college.
moving through. So like that's a problem.
he's-
Vic's
right.
still there though.
Yep.
They got free agents. So do the Chiefs, though.
Every team does.
Kelsey looks old. Did you see that play where he just doesn't do anything? Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about that one. Is what it is. I think it was awesome to see a new team win. Nobody wanted to see that fucking team three-peat anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like that it was literally...
I'm not an Eagles fan.
A rematch
but
of
they
2
were,
years ago.
It was awesome to see that they were better than they were the last time they played. And to me, the Chiefs were worse.
Mm-hmm.
And it played out like that.
Right. It should have. That's how it should have gone.
And they've been saying we would have beat you if we weren't slipping on the fucking turf in Arizona. That's what the Eagles were saying since they lost. They're like, our pass rush would have gotten your ass. And it got their ass because they weren't slipping. I think their defense is better now. So I don't know if that's true. But...
And, I mean, if they don't call that ridiculous holding penalty, who knows what happens.
The other thing, too, I don't mind, like you said, Hurts. He was on Fallon.
He's a good guy.
He's a good-looking dude.
I said he's good. You said he's good-looking.
He is good-looking. He's the best-looking guy in the league. He's a good-looking dude.
How tall is he?
6'2". He was on Fallon. It was funny with him and Saquon. They're on there.
Yeah.
He's talking about the tush push. He's like, I don't call it the tush push. I think they call it Snoopy or something. And Saquon, Fallon's like, what do you do? And he's like, I get the opportunity to push the tush, I guess. and Hurts is just sitting there and he just looks at him and he's like, like really?
The one thing I love about him is
humble.
His demeanor.
Yeah, he's humble. He's down to
so
earth.
Suave.
Oh, he's got aura. Like that's the word that gets thrown around.
Suave as hell. He's always clean cut, just like very soft spoken.
He wears that like French hat. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Only he could wear that fucking hat.
He's got style. He's got swag. Call it what you want. He's just like, he's the type of guy who Keanu Reeves has this too. You ask him a question and he
throws out like
sits there for like 3 seconds prophetic. And he doesn't just spew words. He like, whenever he speaks, it's
you listen.
Right. It's for a purpose.
His quotes, like people are like mashing his quotes together.
I mean, he's just,
it's unbelievable.
He might not sound intelligent. That's the only knock I have against him is he, I'm not even going to try it. Yeah. But he doesn't sound very smart, but he is.
Doesn't need to.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
His only thing.
His quotes are great. Like he's got some really good. Like
he's very like.
I don't care about this. I'm only here for championships. Like it's all like what you want to hear. Prototypical.
Like when he lost the Super Bowl, he's very,
he put that at his background,
and he was like, I think this is not a quote, but it was something along the lines of, you either win or you learn type of thing.
Yeah,
so he's like, we got to learn from this.
I would be.
That type of thing, not just like, fuck those refs. Not Mahomes when he loses to Allen. He goes, fucking offsides, fucking lined up offsides. That's the worst fucking call in the world. I can't believe it. He can't even say like,
asshole.
Good game, man.
Asshole. Yeah.
And then did you see Pat Senior?
Yeah. They're fighting too. Did you see that?
Mahomes and his dad?
No, Senior is fighting.
Fighting who?
That guy.
Oh, I thought you were saying Mahomes and his dad. He needs to just get his dad away from him. That's the worst thing for him.
Pat Senior, did you see that thing on the street?
That's what I'm talking about. He's a piece of shit.
They're actually fighting. Like rough and rowdy for Barstool.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
So I think that's maybe why that was a thing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That guy is
he's just a
MLB player. He's like 6'7".
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight that big white guy.
No, that's who he's fighting.
Pat Senior looks like a darker Pat who is on crack.
If I'm Patrick Mahomes, I'm like, Dad, no.
Skeleton looking ass.
No. We're not doing
He needs to get Brittany out of the fucking limelight. He needs to get his brother Jackson locked up into a fucking mansion somewhere and never leave the house. And he needs his dad to just be out of the public eye because that's those are the three worst things for him.
He's the typical
Mahomes without any of those people. He's not bad.
He's just a cocky athlete.
He's a little more cocky, but I mean, when you're really good, you're really cocky.
Yeah. He's the typical of what I tell me and Paige talk about this all the time. It might not be what he does or says that has been so horrible.
It's who he surrounds himself with.
He chooses that too.
Right.
Like you can block those people out. If you murdered somebody, I don't have to hang out with you. I can just be like, no, we're done.
Yeah. You can tell Brittany to stop being an obnoxious
or don't marry a girl like Britney. Like
Right.
you didn't get just like, I gotta do it. Like I think you could figure that. You know what I mean? Like you could
There's
do
that
it.
picture of him in high school with braces and her. She's like grabbing.
I'm like, you could
fuck.
figure something
the
else
gears should have been
out.
turning right there. Like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, that's when I think about for that. But otherwise, what did you think of Swift got booed. That was funny.
I know. I picked up way over on that. 11 times. She got shown like twice.
I know. Me and Mom.
I said, what the
we were
fuck?
talking about
But
that.
it also, Kelsey never caught the ball and
Correct,
never
he didn't play
scored.
well.
So
People are upset about her getting booed, and I'm like, it's the Eagles fans.
she laughed it off. I mean,
she did a good.
if anyone knows how to handle
What is she?
PR, it's her.
And what do you think the Eagles fans are going to do? Cheer? They own this stadium. I heard several times there were like more Eagles fans than. So it's like, what do you expect?
The Eagles fucking burned down their own city.
People
when
are
they
mad.
won.
I know.
What do you think they're gonna do? Look at Taylor Swift and
that.
just be like, "Yay!"
It was the city burned in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and they're like, "This is if they win." And then I was like, "What happens if they lose?"
It's the same thing.
I know. And then it was the same. It was good. And then I think people are pissed because Trump tweeted like, "She got booed, I got cheered." Eat a dick.
God.
Yeah, because he's just a fucking.
Why not?
Yeah. Because it was literally like a video of him getting cheered on by the whole crowd, and then it was her getting booed. And he's like,
funny.
she voted for Kamala, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
So that pissed people off too. But the only other thing we really
She
gotta
got
talk about-
booed. I got applause.
Yeah.
The best applause. The biggest applause.
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
No commercials really stood out to me.
No, there's all the fucking I hate you because of this, and Snoop Dogg is I hate you because of this. Can we shut up?
Yeah.
Let's fucking relax. It was so like virtue signaling from the NFL. It's not even funny.
I liked. The only ones I like is the Matthew McConaughey.
The football's about
Jerry's
food type
eating
of thing.
rice.
Yeah, those are kind of good. Those
I
are
like
creative.
those.
We love Matthew McConaughey. I thought there was
The
one.
mustache one where they pulled it off of
Yeah.
Nick Swartz's
That was kind of funny.
face. I like that one.
The one
Otherwise, I
with Seal as a
Weird.
seal
That
with Mountain Dew was
that
just.
threw me off.
I mean, the guys must have been just tripping on something crazy
Yeah.
when they wrote that. There was one. I think it was a Budweiser one where one of the kegs fell off and the
he goes,
horse like
"Not
rolls
today,
it all the
buddy."
way over
Yeah,
there. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Also Budweiser though.
There's a lot of like, let's go girls. Like, let's make fucking girls flag football a
Relevance,
thing now.
How much time do we have?
I don't know. Do the math. And then there was another like Nike commercial. Where it was like, you can win if you're a girl. You know, all that shit too. But
What is it? 60 minutes.
which, to all of our fans out there who are girls, we love you.
Yeah.
But I'm still not going to watch. So,
Nope. Halftime performance.
okay. I said it already. I'm not a fan of Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to his music.
We weren't really excited about it.
It was
Got the most views ever.
I know. Because this country is obsessed with this beef with Drake. I couldn't tell you what that is from or why it started. I don't know
Because
why.
he's a pedophile.
And he's just so anti-pedophile. He's going to go out on a limb and just be like, I don't.
I have no idea. All I know is they win.
I mean, I
at
don't
each other
understand
a
how it
couple
started.
times.
But first of all, I couldn't understand almost anything he said. The beat and the music was too loud. I couldn't hear his voice. I thought SZA was really good. Her voice was really good.
Okay.
I don't think it was. I don't think she was lip syncing. Like she hit a note that I'm like, okay, that's different than the normal song. But maybe they just turned it off for that part. I don't know how that works. I thought she was pretty good. I didn't really get the whole Samuel L. Jackson being there thing. You know, whatever.
Just to add flair, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get the nod to PlayStation where they had the X, circle, square, triangle. I don't understand any of that. I mean, I'm just so far removed from pop culture. It's not.
I
even
thought
funny.
AC/DC should have been the thing. I saw that on.
I mean,
was like,
Lil Wayne was one there because he's from New Orleans.
that
but
would've
again, that wouldn't have been fun to watch either. I don't listen to his music
That's
either.
why I saw a bunch of people were calling for
But-
Morgan Wallen or country, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, and then half the
Please.
country's going, what the fuck is this
Yeah.
cracker ass hillbilly shit? Yeah.
Otherwise,
I don't know.
anything
I haven't
else?
seen a good halftime performance in a long time. Rihanna's
Rihanna's was decent. I
Decent.
liked Rihanna's. Lady Gaga, did she do one?
Yeah, she did one, but I don't know.
I think Katy Perry running out on the fucking...
Yeah, the left shark. Coldplay was good. The Who, I mean, I'm dating myself, but
it was 2000. That was the Saints.
It was Saints, Colts. They were fucking good.
Yeah, that's what you got to get to.
Like, yeah, you need bands who have like songs that everybody knows.
Any other Super Bowl stuff?
No. Hurts MVP.
Should he be MVP?
I can't think of anyone who like, unless you can give it to the whole fucking defensive line.
D-line. You know? I can't
think of anyone who stands out.
MVP
alone.
is still 20% of fan voting. That needs to go away immediately.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
Because people voted for Cooper DeJean because he had a pick 6.
Yeah,
but it needs to go away, and they need to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what other stats he had, but I mean. And that was big, but it's one play.
I know.
Like, you're gonna say the guy who made one play is the most valuable?
It's like the Seahawks one when he had a pick 6, and it was like, we won 48-6. Who do we get MVP to? And it was like, it's not fucking Russell. And it was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They were like, I don't know. Let's give it to that guy. That's how you know he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Chiefs perspective, what are you doing to improve your team? O-line.
Yeah, you need O-line. You need some new weapons, too. I mean, Worthy looks like he could be something big.
I mean, Rice comes back.
You get Rice back.
I think they need as good as he was, ever since he broke his fucking leg, they need a running back who can actually, like, it's not just a downhill, like, punch you in the face.
You need a little scat.
They need a speed guy.
Like a third down guy who can come out of the back.
And then they got to fix the O-line.
Yeah.
Okay. So, good with Super Bowl. We can go to...
Is that seconds?
It's got to be, because it's 1,200.
Yeah, 1,284. So what does that put us at?
60 times 60 is 3,600.
So 21? It has been more than 21 minutes. It's probably twice as much. Because it looks like that... 1,000.
1,004. 5?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you convert it?
I mean, I'd have to I don't know. I'm not going to fucking lose all this content right now. We're just going to go,
How do we know when to stop?
I mean, when I looked at the clock, it was at 5:10. So I would say we probably have 10 minutes.
Let's stop at 50.
Yeah. And if we get cut off, we get cut off. Well, just know right now, we're taking a little time off.
Yeah, we're doing... So we're...
Because the Super Bowl's done. We're going to take a little bit of break. I don't know when we'll be back. Check us on Instagram and
probably
X.
March, April time.
What's it called?
TikTok.
Tiki-Taki. And we'll try to post some stuff on there. But if there's something that comes up or if we were just bored and we want to do a little NBA or something gets fired up.
Yeah, I had NBA on the... I mean, do you have any
But
other...
I mean, March is in 2 weeks, and March Madness is coming up, so we can do stuff about that.
Yeah, we can do our picks or something.
Yeah, so we'll it's not going to be that long. It'll be a couple weeks, maybe. A few weeks.
NBA update really is just anything else add to Luka or
no. I mean, he's got to just get used to a new team, and
if you could put
up 14 points.
Pick a new title.
He tied Bronny Jr. with points for the Lakers. So
if
far.
you could pick a new right now, who's going to be in the finals? Who are you picking?
Oh my God, I haven't watched a lick of NBA right now.
Okay, so that's a good question for you.
Yeah, I mean the Bucks are 5th.
Thunder Celtics, that's what it is. Next question.
Yeah, I think the Thunder probably
Celtics back to back.
No.
Yeah, you haven't even watched.
Are they 1 right now?
Or 2 behind the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs. How the fuck are they good?
Because they're that regular season team that tries. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a couple questions. Games.
Okay, let's go.
The Celtics question, speaking of NBA, is how many players on the Celtics roster does Cole weigh more than?
And you weigh 215? Holy fuck, really?
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't think it'll be that after this week because I'm running.
Yeah, I mean, you only burn
I fluctuate.
A mile running is 100 calories.
I fluctuate easily 210 to 215.
How many miles or how many calories you burn running a mile?
I don't know.
Not that much.
I know,
100.
I fluctuate between 210 and 215.
That's one fucking Guinness, so that cancels out your run.
On a regular. So sometimes I'm down to 208. I never go past 215.
Okay.
So we're going to do the whole roster here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You need to get at least 7 correct. Okay. I am 215. You tell me over
On the
under.
Celtics
On the
roster?
Celtics roster. Jaylen Brown is age 29, 6'6". Over under. Not over under. Who weighs more, me or Jaylen Brown?
He's got to be more. Fuck. I mean, the guy I'm going off of was like prime Russell Westbrook, who I know was under 200 pounds at 6'3".
Okay. So what do you think? We got to crank these out.
He's got to be like 220. Or he might be closer to your weight. This is tough.
I know. It's a good game.
This is tough. I like this. That's good. I'm going to go. There's 8 of them on the whole 15 that are under.
No, you have to get 8 right. It could be over or under.
Oh.
You just have to get at least half.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I said 7, but we're going to say 8.
Okay. I'm going.
Say the player if you think it's over. Or say the player if they weigh more. Say me if I weigh more.
I'm going.
You got to go faster than this. We don't have a time.
I'm going over.
223.
Oh, thank God.
Torrey Craig, 6'5", age 35.
Torrey Craig. I'm going over.
221.
Oh, God.
J.D. Davidson.
Torrey Craig's on your team?
Yeah, we picked him up a scrap.
Okay.
Age 23, 6'1".
Under.
Correct. Sam Hauser, age 28, 6'7".
Over.
You're lucky. 217. 217.
Because he's white. That's the only reason.
Al Horford, age 39,
Over.
6'9". Correct.
He's a big boy.
Drew Holiday, age 35, 6'4".
He's over. He's thick.
What? 205, baby! I got his ass!
That's me.
I know, you really start to think when you think about this.
He's 2 inches taller than me and the same height. Or sorry.
Same height. 2 inches taller than me and the same height. Flip it.
2 inches taller than me and the same weight.
Oh, that's good.
That's crazy. What?
Not, do we have to get lines or no?
No, it stops doing
Okay.
that automatically.
Yeah. Luke Cornett, 7'1", age 30.
Over.
Drew Peterson, age 26,
I can't.
6'9".
I don't even know who half these fuckers
I know,
are.
but that's
He's got to
why you
be
get-
over. 6'9".
Under 205.
Wow, you skinny
Boom!
fuck.
Kristaps Porzingis,
Over.
age 30, 7'2", 240. Peyton Pritchard, 6'1", 27.
He's kind of a thick fucker. I'm going over.
195.
it. 6'1", he's tiny.
Nemas Keita, 26, 7 feet tall.
Over.
250. Baylor Shireman, the kid from Creighton, lefty. 6'6", 25.
Under.
205.
Yes, that's me. 6'6". God, you're skinny.
Xavier Tillman, 26, 6'7".
I'm saying under.
245.
I don't know who any of these guys are.
Jason
I'm going
Tatum.
I'm strictly off of age and height.
Jason
Younger
Tatum.
guys are usually skinnier.
27, 6'8".
He's got to be more.
Over.
Got to be.
210. I got his ass.
He's a twink too.
Jordan Walsh, 6'6", 21.
Fucking. What position does he play?
Guard.
Guard. How many have I gotten?
You got past the 8. You've only got like 3 or
Oh,
4
I
wrong.
won.
Yeah.
Okay, then fuck you. Under.
205.
Let's go.
Anton Watson, 6'8", 25.
Over.
225. Last one. Derek White, 6'4", 31.
I'm going under.
190.
Yeah. If Drew Holiday, that's the same.
190 throws me off. He doesn't look 190.
No,
to me.
he's strong. Those fuckers are strong.
Yeah, but think about how many people I am right there with. And we ain't the same caliber.
So you're like, I could box him out. No, not really.
Good game, though. I thought
that's
about that the
kinda
other day. All right.
I'll do that with the Bucks.
You should. I think that's it then, huh?
Don't look up any of those guys. Then we'll do that
I don't
next time.
fucking know.
Yeah,
I got a
we can
question of the
call
week, but we can save it for... Well, let's do it real quick. If you got a call and someone said, Cole got arrested, what did I get arrested for?
Fighting somebody. Okay. What? At a bar, you're fucking quick tempered,
I
and
never fight anybody.
you do this.
I don't.
You run your
If
fucking
it was
mouth.
you,
Yeah. What would I get in trouble for?
tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
No.
Come on. I have a fucking account and do my own
Yours
fucking
would be
taxes.
you got arrested. I would say fighting or like drugs.
Drugs? I don't do drugs.
Like low key, like a crack addict or something.
You kidding me?
Or like Caleb did something. You got roped into it.
Yeah. No, it'd be yeah, like business fraud. Like, what the fuck, Caleb? Yeah. I hope he sees this. That'd be funny.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Well, it was a fun NFL season. Sad that it's over, but
Yeah.
got the draft coming up soon. That'll be fun.
March Madness.
Now I gotta go look at myself in the mirror with a fucking mustache. I can't. Now that I know I can grow this out a little bit, I
weigh more than half of the Celtics team.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I
I'm just gonna think of that randomly. All right, peace out.
See ya.